I don't think I haven't had many terrifying moments, but one of the things with being married, and one of my weaknesses, I'm a speeder. You know, I've accumulated a few speeding tickets, and the one time I actually got caught by my wife, I've done a pretty good job of hiding them, and she found out, and that was pretty terrifying that she found out I had a speeding ticket. I've been able to find a way to get out of them, and throw away the actual violation, but I got a letter one time from a lawyer about a $400 fine that I paid for him to get me out of a ticket. That's how she found out.
My senior year in college, we played Cincinnati in a football game, and then the game I actually scored like the winning touchdown, like walk off, you know what I mean, in overtime. And like I turned back to go celebrate with my teammates, and they all like rush me, and I get body slammed on the ground, and like my face is in the ground, and the whole team's on top of me, the entire team. And I was like, I'm down there yelling like, get up, get up. And then I finally realized, like, nobody's gonna hear me down here. So the only thing that saved me, like I feel my chest getting crushed, I can't really breathe, but the only thing that saved me was my face mask. Created that little bit of air space between the ground and like me breathing. Otherwise, like I thought that could be it.
I think I was 12. I think I almost drowned. Like, I don't remember how deep the water was, but I mean, I thought I was drowning. A dude named Tony Amerson pushed me in the pool. I still talk to Tony about that. But I grabbed the edge, but I probably could have just stood up, but I think I almost drowned.
When I was younger, actually college, got into a car accident, a pretty bad one, where we rolled over about 2 or 3 times. So that was probably in the process of rolling, you know, you think you might die. It's pretty terrifying. So that's probably the most terrifying moment I've ever had.
Getting hit by a car. Broke my leg. Probably should have died.
Really?
Yeah.
When Coach Dorn and I went skydiving a couple years back, and it wasn't the actual free fall, it was the actual walking towards the door in the plane and looking out from 15,000 feet, knowing that this could be it. This might be the end of it. So, and I was the last one on the plane. So everybody had jumped, and I'm like, I can't stay on this plane, so I got to jump off. So, but I made it.
Coming back 2 years ago from LaGuardia to Raleigh, I was sitting next to across from a guy that it was his first flight with his wife, and he was scared, and it was a bad storm. We were delayed like 3 times, and then we were coming into Raleigh, and right, I don't know, about 150 feet off the ground, a wind came and it hit the plane like this, and the guy aborted the landing, and we flew straight up out of there. And I was scared, and I look over at the other guy, he was throwing up all over the place, and his wife was rubbing his back and everything, and that's probably the closest I ever came. That's pretty scary.
I would say I was at the beach with my daughter, Tori. She's about 2 years old, and she slipped out of my hands for probably a half a second, but it seemed like, you know, 4 hours. I was scared to death. But she was fine.